So it's Monday, we know the drill. Ask me anything and I will answer.
We're all building bridges slowly, tearing them down fast.
Okay, so when it comes to Halloween, it's kind of hit and miss with little one. He really enjoyed it before COVID and everything. But once COVID hit and he could be inside watching movies, Disney scary movies and all those things, he really lost interest in trick-or-treating. He would much rather us just bring candy to him, us give a little bit of candy to the few people that come to our door, and us eat the rest of it. So that's probably all that I'm going to have planned for him this year, honestly. He would much rather have that money on activities and doing things he loves than anything else. We may take him though to the Alton Towers Spook Fest because we took him to that last year and he did enjoy that, but that would be a me, Bubba and little one activity, I think. I think every time I filmed the last few days has been in these PJs, but they're really comfortable and I have washed them, so it's fine. I have been filming, but I took today to chill out because I haven't really had a me day in a little bit. And my dad and mum took little one to school and picked him up, which meant I had a day to myself. And I got to go to cinema and relax and eat and do some nail stuff and just be an adult. So I did all that. I went to go see 2 movies today. Got some new shoes. Had to buy a shopping bag. I bought some more shampoo because I'd run out of mine. So I forgot to wash my hair. And I'm just feeling more human. Tomorrow I take a little one to school. Apparently they do have Ofsted, which will be interesting. And I am planning to film the rest of this week as well. There should also be a vlog coming up on Friday. Yay! I'm actually ahead, which is nice. As of right now, I have no plans set in stone other than Dad is coming with me to pick the little one up at lunchtime on Wednesday. We're gonna figure something to do with him out on that day. Other than that, no real plans. So I guess we'll just see what happens. But yeah, at this point, no real set plans, partially because we are prepping up for his Christmas holiday in December, which I will tell you more about when we get around to it. Not around to it, when we get closer to it, even.
The next day.
I do hate this angle, but it is what it is. Today has been hectic. Dropped the little one off, that was really easy, but then had to deal with Mum, that was not so easy. Just lots of back and forth. Not perfect, but it will do. So a lot of back and forth with taking Mum places, getting the Christmas holiday sorted and all that wonderful stuff. I had some lunch. I had it on the go though because I was running late, so I ate it on the drive here to pick the little one up, and now I'm just chilling until it's time to pick him up because I can't leave any later than I did without being late. But at the same time, I left too early for today because I got my timings mixed up because tomorrow is Wednesday and that is a half day, well, a 1:30 pickup. These different time pickups are really starting to mess with me. We had a good chat. Me, Mum, even Dad to some degree, about just life and family, and Dad kind of being a little blasé about his brain damage and the accident that caused it all them years ago and things like that. And as Dad says, it's kind of one of those things where if he doesn't laugh about it, he'll always be depressed about it. So he is pretty good humoured about it. But I guess coming away from that conversation, I felt a little like, and then my mum and dad, there was an unwanted grandchild, niece, and no one's really made much effort with me, other than my parents, who I adore. So I don't know, it's a weird space to be in. What did strike me there, and it was kind of amusing because me and my dad have been having these conversations, is my dad turned around was, when it comes to those additional relationships, you are the child, and so any relationship that goes on between him and my grandma or my granddad, his siblings, it's not my job to make them easier. If they feel they can't communicate with him, that's on them and them to figure out how to communicate that with dad, and for him and them to figure out, even though he's the child in those relationships, well, the big brother and two of them, it's never my responsibility as his child, as the baby in those relationships, to look after them and grow them, which I did know, but it was nice for it to be reminded by someone who remembers that even though, yes, I'm an adult in a lot of these dynamics, I am the child. I say adult, but you guys know what I mean. So that's definitely been interesting. It's been nice to remember, and he is right, and it's the same with my mum's side. At the end of the day, their relationship with my mom and what comes of that is up to them and my mom and nothing else. I know somewhere in them my aunts are angry at me. And I get why. To them, I'm the little baby that took the two constant, stable figures for a long time away from them. And that sucks, and I get how I kind of got the blame for that. Trauma. I don't know. I don't even know if this clip's gonna make it into the video. But yeah, no, my parents just reminding me that yes, I'm coming up 30, but it is not my job to maintain the relationship between my grandparents and my dad, or my aunt with my mom, or my uncles with my dad. That's them. That's their responsibility, especially the grandparents. My responsibility is to my relationship with my parents and those who make an effort with me.
Several song-filled hours later.
Maybe our lives were not.
Okay, so I may have done a thing. You will get the full information of what that thing is when I get it. But honestly, after doing that, I kind of started to feel really unwell. I just felt nauseous all the time. My whole body ached. I felt really kind of feverish. And so any editing I had planned to do kind of went straight out that window. And I decided to just relax and watch some YouTube and fill you guys in, but I ended up falling asleep, which is what you see here. I decided to include it because we're all human, we all get a little unwell, and these things happen. But yes, I may have actually fallen asleep on you guys. I fell asleep last night. Sorry guys, I think you actually saw me fall asleep. I really didn't feel good at all last night. It was really horrid. Just now one of those things though, isn't it? Where like these things happen. So I'm now at mum's. Well, I'm my lonesome because mum's gone out and I thought I would get some cleaning done while little one was at school and stuff, because it got a little out of hand over the summer holidays, and it has to be the case that I'm the only one that gets shit done, so I'm trying to get on top of some of it today, and then I'll give it another go on Monday, which I have a full day, so it'll be easier. But let's have a go at that's the least useful. I soaked this. I'm gonna get a bit grim. So I soaked the washing up drawer in cold water and bleach, and now I'm just quite literally just scrubbing it down. And the dog's going to be like, who the hell are you talking to? Yeah. There it is. I was like, oh, there's another piece of it. Right. Release that off. So I can have a look further. Well, I don't use bleach on everything. I'm not scared of it either. Partially because I have eczema and stuff, and so bleach baths and things like that. Not in the like detox baths, which kind of same thing. Were kind of my friend in life. So for me, it's not. It's about making sure you get all that gunk and killed off before. I'm using hot water to loosen, get that last loose stuff off before I consider putting it back in the absolutely perfect, but it will do. I will throw this out in a second, but I just said that.
The past won't start over. See, the world is getting better now. Feel the change is coming on my way. Keeping hope as higher as I can. Moving on, embracing destiny. Carry on, despite all my past, into tomorrow's bright and shiny days.
There is the kitchen smelling better than it did before. I think it's actually nearly time to go and get another one. I need to check my time first. I realised, chilling here, sorting footage and stuff out, that I haven't actually spoken to you guys since I was cleaning. So Mum was still out, I was cleaning, the dog was jumping at my legs. I was bleaching the washing machine. Honestly, not much happened. I rang Dad after that, which I needed my phone for, just to figure out what was going on, and he decided that even though he still wasn't feeling 100%, he hadn't slept great and stuff, he was coming with me to go get the little one. So when I got the little one, we went to a local pub for some food as a treat, because when they brought him out, they said he really wouldn't eat for them. And that was a little unusual for him, because he normally is pretty good about eating. So we took him for a treat, and he ended up eating Dad's curry, and Dad ended up eating half of his burger that he requested and then didn't really eat, which is perfectly fine. What else was I to tell you? Oh, I chilled out with him while Dad took him to the shop, but he just wanted snuggle time, and obviously when he wants that, I'm not going to pull the phone out. So we had snuggle time, and we just relaxed and kind of did stuff, watched TV, those sort of things, and then it rained, and my phone was dying, so I couldn't film anyway, but bless my dad, because he got up before I did. He came back, he drove up and got me, because he didn't want me getting wet, because, you know, I could get sick, which would not be good. I don't do sick. Well, I do, but when I get really sick, it just knocks me out, and that's not really any use for anyone. So yeah, and then honestly, I've just been laying here having cramps, so I've been trying to be productive by getting footage sorted so that I can edit, but I haven't felt overly productive. But on Friday we do have the car service, so I'm going to have a full day where I'm just going to end up sitting in an office or at a local pub or something, trying to figure out what to do. So yeah, I guess we'll be filming and editing then too. I just thought I'd catch you up on the day. Sorry, I have not been the best vlogger when it comes to this week, or really today especially. Hopefully things will start getting back to normal and I will be better at it.
I'm going ahead, not turning back. I'm moving on, not turning back. Up to the moon, there is no turning back. Carry on, despite where I was, to a future that I'd never known. I'll sing a song of victory ahead. Oh, I'm gonna dance to glories that I've made. Lying back, seeing through my time, imagining how life used to be. I'm going ahead, not turning back.